Good morning, everyone. So today again, I'm here to do few more programs in 8051. So today I'm going to discuss about the swap instruction. So I'll just show you the agenda, what we are going to do today. So today we are going to see how to swap the data of timer 0. So before we start the program, I just want to give you some information about the timer part. So 8051 is having two timer 0 and timer 1. Both the timer is of 16-bit capacity. But as we know, 8051 is of 8-bit capacity, right? So what has to be done? You can remember how we have done in the case of DPTR. So timer 0 or timer 1, because they are of 16 bits, so it has split into two parts. One TL0 and second one is TH0. Each one is of 8 bit. So our target is to transfer the data of TL0 in TH0, and the data present in TH0 has to be transferred in TL0, right? So I'll just share my screen, because as I told you, before doing any of the program, I used to make a logic diagram, and I'll request everyone to do the same, because this logic diagram will help you to understand each program, and if you want to do any kind of modification, so very easily you can do that. So I'll share that. Like, we have to do the swapping between TL0 and TH0, right? Means they are asking us to transfer the water into cold drink glass and then the cold drink into water glass. So we have two glass, right? One is your TL0, other one is your TH0. Now we have to transfer the content between these two. So what we can do? Can we do it directly? No, we cannot do this directly, because both the glass is filled with something. So we cannot pour directly water into cold drink or cold drink into water. So what we need? We need one extra empty glass. Now our problem will be solved very easily. How? So we can consider, I'll just take a pointer, so this will be clearly visible. Fine. So this is acting as TL0 and this is your TH0. And what empty glass we have taken to solve our problem is like your accumulator, right? Done. Now this glass of water has to be transferred here, and this cold drink has to be back to here. So for that, we have taken this empty glass and we are just transferring this cold drink from here to here. You can do this with water also. Anything we can do anyway will be okay. So we are just transferring this cold drink here. So what will be the status? This glass is full of cold drink, but this one is empty. So what we can do? This water we can transfer here because this is empty. Now this has empty. So this cold drink back we can transfer here. So now we have TL0 with cold drink, with watch before it was filled by water, and TH0 presently with water which was previously having cold drink. So our target is achieved, right? So this is just one small example. Now I'll share the key screen, right? So I'll show you once again. So we'll click on project, then new project. Actually, already I was doing this. So save change, yes, right? So we have to write the name of your project. So as we are doing swapping, so we can write like SWA on save. Right, now we need to select the IC. So Atmel, then we'll be searching AT89C51. Click on OK. Yes, yes. Now you can see here, project is already created. Now we need a file to write the program. So we'll click on File, then New. Now we need to save. So we'll click on Save. Now we have to write the same file name SWA, but with the extension of assembly language, right? With the extension of assembly language. So we'll be writing .asm and we are clicking on Save. Done. Now the next step will be to add this file in our project. So we'll right click on source group, add existing file. Now we'll be writing SWA and we'll be getting automatically in this list SWA.asm. So we'll click on add and we can see here this file is added. Now we can click on close. Now we have to start writing our program, right? So just remember that logic diagram. First, we need to take two glass and we have to fill that glass with something. So here we are taking TL0, TH0, and we are just putting some data in that. So we start with the origin, ORG00H. First, we take data, move TL0, move TL0, comma, some value. So I'm taking 12H. Now, same way, we have to take a value for TH0. So move TH0, comma, we take 11H, 11H. Now we need one empty class. I told you that empty class is nothing but our accumulator. Fine. So one will empty in our accumulator. Move A, comma, anyone we can do. We are doing TL0. So now what happened? The content of TL0 transfer into accumulator. So TL0 is empty now. So move TL0, comma, TH0. Now what happened? The content of TH0 transfer back into TL0, right? Now our last step. Move TH0, move TH0, comma A. This line is clear? As we have transferred the data of TH0 in TL0, so our TH0 is empty. Now the value of accumulator, what is there in that accumulator? In accumulator, we have the value of TL0, right? Here you can see. In accumulator, we have the value of TL0. So that value we are moving back to TH0. So now our process is over. The value of TL0 transfer back to TH0 and the value of TH0 transfer in TL0, right? With the help of accumulator. Now we will end our program. It's very simple. Now I'll click on save. Then we have to check this is okay or not. So we'll click on build target. So it is here. We'll click here and we'll just see. So zero error. We can proceed. Now we'll click on debug. Right. Now, one new thing I'm going to show you, like till now you are knowing how to see the value of register accumulator that is visible here. And you know how to see the value present in RAM location that we are going in a view and we are taking memory window, then we are writing D colon and then the value, that location, and we are seeing the value present in that particular location. But now we have to see the timer. So where is the timer? See here in this list, timer is not available. So how to see the timer? We have to click on peripheral. We have to click on peripheral. Now here we'll be seeing interrupts, input output ports. In future, we are going to use all the ports. So I'll show you. Then now we have to use timer. As I told you, timer, we have two options, timer 0 and timer 1. So we are going to take timer 0, right? So this is your timer and counter, sorry, right? Now we'll be executing our program. So step 1, TL0 is 12. I think it got hanged or something. Just it is not clicking it. Wait. Yeah, timer, right. Okay, we'll take one more time this timer. We'll just click on peripheral. So again, I'll share my screen. Yeah, so we have completed till here. Now we have to run the program. It was correct. So we'll just click here, build target, as our error was 0. So we can click on debug, right? And as already we have selected a timer 0, so this time automatically it has appeared on our screen. Now one by one we'll click on our step output key. So now we can see our TL0 here, it is showing 12. Here you can see TL0 is of 12. Next, TH0 is of 11, right? Now we need to exchange. Just remember, TH0 is having 11 and this one is 12. So at the last of our program, this here, it should have 12 and here it should have 11. So we are transferring this into accumulator. We can see accumulator is having 12. Next, now you can see both the things are having 11. Why? Because accumulator is having that 12, that cold ring, right? Have you remember? Now this 12 need to transfer into TH0, right? So we are clicking here, right? So now we are getting 12 in TH0, before it was 11. Done. So we have achieved our target. So today we have seen how to do the swapping instruction, and one more thing, how to see the output in timer and how to get the output, how to see the timer output in our window. So here by clicking on peripheral, we can take either timer 0 or timer 1. Done. So I'll stop sharing my screen. I hope this is very simple program and easily you can get the output, right? Okay, thank you.